Well, you know what they always say, third time's the charm. I guess. Savages was directed by Oliver Stone and has a really good cast. However, I will say this about the cast. The two real cast members that kind of stood out for me was Blake Lively. I liked her performance in The Town better, and I don't know, I guess in this movie it's not bad, it's just not up par, and I know she can do better. And seeing how this is now Taylor Kiss's third attempt at trying to show he can be a leading man, I'm starting to get the feeling that he's kind of doing where he seems to play the same character, or at least bring the same type of personality with every movie he's been in. And I think how that works is that it depends on what part he's in. Some movies like John Connor, it's kind of out of place, and in movies like Battleship and Savages, it just seems a bit over top for me. Anyway, the plot to Savages has a love triangle between two friends and their girlfriend, and they run a legitimate, supposedly legitimate drug business. And then when a drug family wants to cross the border and join with them, they say no. So they decide to take the two friends' girlfriend and hold her hostage or something. And so the two guys have to team up and pretty much kill their way through a bunch of gangsters to rescue her and hopefully be happy together, I guess. Okay, I'll get this out of the way about my experience seeing this movie. The plot, the actual plot of the whole movie is actually really good and a lot darker than a lot of Oliver Stone's older movies. However, if there's one thing that did stand out for me, it was the ending. It's not a bad ending, it's just kind of the type of ending you wouldn't expect to see in a movie like this. However, the one thing that definitely stands apart that I was really impressed was the action scenes. The action scenes I thought were filmed very well. Not too much shaky cam that I saw, which is really good, which is something I find really annoying in most movies. Another element another element that did throw me off in this particular movie was I didn't necessarily connect well with the love triangle, because it's kind of that thing that unless you've actually been in a relationship like that, you kind of don't really care about it. So, you know, I mean, I really don't understand in this content how that could work, but I don't know. Anyway, so I would give Savages I'd give it a pretty decent score. I'd give it like a 7.6. It's definitely a pretty decent movie. I definitely would check this out long before I see Spider-Man. And definitely check it out if you want to see some good action and at least a dark enough story to keep your interest. It never gets boring. If you like this review, please like, comment down below, and subscribe to keep track of me and 3TR. And like always, I will see you next time.